Detroit Sports Nation, what's good? I am Eric Vincent, your host here at the DSN News Desk, here to check in and chop it up with you, the best fan base in the world. I appreciate you being here with me. And if anybody was feeling like me this past weekend, I damn near had a heart attack watching Piston basketball. Jaden Ivey put a crazy fear in us all, twisted his ankle, unfortunately, in the first quarter. In the Summer League Saturday action against the Washington Wizards, pulled up for a three-pointer, a deep three, and landed on a player's foot, kind of twisted his ankle to the side, and had to get taken off the floor for the rest of the game. Actually, he did come in. He was trying to play the rest of the game, according to Troy Weaver. But he actually did come in, hit 3 free throws after the foul, and then he was done for the rest of the game. Oh my God. I cannot tell you how, not disappointed, but just how upset it just hurt I was for him, because you know he's got that competitive spirit where he wants to be playing at all given times. We've seen that with just these 2 quick Summer League games of him. He's very competitive, extremely exciting. I mean, just dude has everything that you want in a top 5 player. He was rated as a top tier prospect coming out of the draft, and you got to see all of that in these first 2 Summer League games. Even in those first 5 minutes before he got hurt, he scored 11 points in 5 minutes. He was literally establishing himself as the most exciting player coming out of Summer League. He was just unbelievable. That first step, getting to the hole, finishing with that left hand, the jump shot, looking so confident and pure, being able to run out in transition, contributing on defense, playing catch and shoot basketball. Even in these short 2 games, I don't even want to say 2 games because he played 5 minutes last game. The short game and barely a half that Jaden Ivey played, he should have answered a lot of questions that Pistons fans may have had about him. He did for me, for sure. So much to the point that I don't even care that he's not playing these next 2 games. It's not a big deal. Let him sit. Let him go chill over there with Cade, Sadiq, and Killian, the young veterans of the team. Let him sit with the assistant coaches on the side with the other young players to learn. Put him in street clothes. He's done. I think he's validated and showed all the prospect potential that we thought he was going to show through the future. Now, I'm not saying it's going to come instantly. I'm not saying he's going to be some instant 25-point scorer out the gate as a rookie. But I do believe we're going to see a lot of exciting basketball from this kid very, very, very soon. Again, I think he'll be starting right next to Cade. I mean, there was a little bit of debate of whether he might be coming off the bench, maybe for Alec Burks or for Killian to kind of get his feet wet early. Nah. Throw him in the pool right now. Throw him in that deep end. Jaden Ivey shows that he can handle that. And we saw a lot of him handling the ball on his own. We saw a lot of his own creativity, initiating the offense with his passing. And for me, even if, because again, the first game, his jump shot wasn't falling that well, but you could see the confidence in him. Even with him throwing some of the passes that he was dishing off, you could just see that he was not lacking any confidence whatsoever. So, to me, I'm fine with him sitting for the rest of Summer League because, the regular season doesn't start till October. He's going to have plenty of time to get healthy and vibe and gel with the team. You know what? I'll even take it a step further from just Jaden Ivey. Jalen Duren, go get your street clothes too, man. You show me everything I need to know. I put up an article just the other day on DetroitSportsNation.com. Please go check it out. Check it on our social media pages as well. I've seen everything I need to see from Jalen Duren. He doesn't need to. There's a lot of chatter and conversation about him maybe starting off in the G League and maybe having to get eased into the flow. With what he showed this team, especially in these 2 games in Summer League, especially when he had limited action, his first game where he made spectacular impact off the rip, there's nothing else I need to see from him either. They both have shown the promise that these are true foundational building blocks. And I know it's just Summer League, but for me, I like to pay attention to what the players are good at during Summer League, and you saw a lot of that repetition. You saw the potential for the rim protection by Jalen Duren. You saw him catching lobs. You saw him blocking shots. You saw him doing the things that he was great at Memphis, that people had him as a top 10 projection as a prospect coming out in the draft. And you got him at number 13 in a steal. I'm a fan of him starting out the gate in the starting 5 at the center. I think he's shown it. I think the potential is there. And I think it fits with the identity of what they're trying to put on the floor with the Pistons right now. That level of athleticism that they would take up would literally just be, it would be must-see TV. I need to see that. And I think that would serve the Pistons the best at this point. I don't think bringing him off the bench or playing G League minutes or anything of that sort is going to do anything to stunt his growth. I don't think it's going to slow down the Pistons' restoration process, because if you look at this young team, they might be a play-in team this season, Or they might not be. They could be on the outside looking in, taking those next steps as a rebuilding young team. But I don't think playing another young player with a young team that may or may not have playoff aspirations right now. Because I don't think anyone's sitting here saying the Pistons are going to be title contenders next season or this season. So let's bring them on in now. Throw them in the deep end, but let them perfect what they're good at while the other things are built upon. Like we saw other things from Jalen Duren, like his passing. He tried to shoot a couple jump shots with confidence. I mean, his mechanics on all those look good, but you don't need him to do that right now. So let him hone in on what he's good at, and I think this team can be exciting and a dark horse as a playoff team very, very soon, as soon as this season. I'm not scared of it. You shouldn't be scared of it either. But let me know down below. Talk to me what you think about Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren. Do you want to see them play the rest of the Summer League? I mean, maybe some of y'all saw the Summer League rings that they had. They were big and icy. It looked like the real NBA championship rings. But I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it for their health. Going forward, you see the potential. You see what their greatness can bring to this team. And I think you got to preserve that at this point. But talk to me. Tell me in our YouTube channel. Hit us up in the comments down below right now. Let me know if you want to see Jalen Ivey and Jalen Duren and Jaden Ivey. That's going to be a challenge getting those together. If you want to see them play the rest of Summer League, let us know. YouTube page, our comment section on all socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the above. Talk to us, especially even at DetroitSportsNation.com. I'll be back again to chop it up with you again soon here on the DSN News Desk. I am Eric Vincent. See you next time. Peace.